$499. Doesn't that rattle? That's a 20% off rattle. Now I'm excited. Well, guys, we're back as I promised, and you get to see the rest of my adventure at Game Cycle in London, Ontario on Wharncliffe Road. Check it out. Super Castlevania. Boxed CIB. Is the manual in there?
We'd have to open it up to look. Let me open this up. Had to be the furthest one.
Well, that's what I like to do for you.
That one does have the manual.
The front's in good condition. Castlevania 4. $199. Did you play Castlevania 4?
I have not played Castlevania 4. I've seen lots of gameplay videos for Castlevania, and it looks like a lot of fun. It's just always gotten pushed back on the list.
That's fair. Oh, that box art's incredible.
The box art on the old games is so good.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to throw it out there. Do you have any Saturn games or Sega CDs?
I do have a small selection of Sega CD Saturn games, which is just on the far side over here. Did you want me to pull them out onto this counter?
Well, how many do you got here?
Let me move my Commodore.
Okay, well, I see one that you got to pull out right away, and that's Sega Ages.
Sega Ages.
Okay, yeah, let's take a look at this one, because this, now I'm excited. Now I'm excited. It's trouble, but I'm excited. So, I don't know if you know much about Sega Ages.
I don't know a ton, but from what I've heard, it's a collection of old arcade games, I think.
Yeah, so it's basically like a greatest hits arcade for Saturn. I mean, Afterburner 2, Outrun, Space Harrier, and it's just packaged here. But what's interesting is that it's done by Working Designs, which, you know, did Lunar, did Dragon Force.
Nice.
All those big ones. Whoa!
Uh-oh.
Oh, this is why I should not open things. But look how, oh, that manual's so nice.
It is, it's in nice shape.
But the best part is, it's only listed as $499. $499.
Now, in all honesty, this game has been around for a while, so if you check that price tag, I think it's like 2 years old.
Okay.
So that price might not be 100% accurate at the moment.
Yeah, it says December 2022. So there might be some wiggle room, unless it's
Definitely.
gone up in value.
Yeah, there'll definitely be some wiggle room. I'll never go over what we have it listed for, but I'll definitely help out going under if it's listed too high.
Okay. And I see you have Lunar.
We do.
Do you have
Now,
other?
Lunar's not in great shape. It does have a printed cover on the front.
Okay.
I do have, whoops. I do have Shining Force.
Shining Force.
And Jeopardy for the Sega CD.
Well, one of these things is not like the other, so thanks, Jeopardy. But look, Shining Force, that's a $400 game in itself. Holy smokes.
And then I do have a few Saturn games as well.
Yeah, most of which look like sports styles, yeah.
I think most are sports titles, and then a couple copies of Iron Man.
Yeah. Is this sealed, or is this just sealed here?
This one I believe was sealed by us.
Okay, that makes sense.
I can tell by the bottom here.
Okay. Well, I didn't expect to see Shining Force CD here. Or Sega Ages. Lunar we've seen a few different places, but not these two. Oh, it's so hard, because Sega Ages, it's like, they're just the arcade ports, which we've gotten a million times, but this is like the collector and me going, but this release is the one that is hard to get.
Always nice to have the original, especially with like the manual. Such good shape.
You're really selling hard. That's what we call the hard sell, folks. Okay, as much as I want it, because it's Working Designs on Saturn and the manual is in great shape.
That's right, so I hear.
This one isn't gonna make to the pile. I just gotta prioritize.
For sure.
But this one is pile worthy. Then you also have a lot of consoles here, it looks like.
We do.
And I see 1, 2, 3 Atomic Purples.
That's right.
A sports set?
Yep.
I've never seen the sports set. That was distributed in Canada. The only reason I know that is because it has the Mattel sticker on it.
Yeah.
That's got to be a dual. It's a Duolingo because you can see the 2 seal of qualities on it. Bring that down if you can. Yeah.
Now you'll notice my little note here, display only untested, which means it's we have not gone through this box yet.
So this is definitely Canadian because Mattel had the rights in Canada, which is why Final Fantasy as well, the Canadian release, has the Mattel stamp on it. But you can see the Duolingo here. And is it complete? Does it have the 2 controllers, Golf and RC Pro-Am?
I'm not 100% sure about the games. I believe it has all the controllers in it, but we have not gone through this box yet. We just put it up there on display because it's better than putting it in the back where it could get damaged.
So we're going in now.
I don't see the games.
I don't even see where the games would sit though. Where would they? This all looks like it would fit perfectly.
It does. Sometimes they put a game inside the console. I don't think it ever came that way, but we often find it that way when people trade them in.
Yeah, because I don't see an actual square pack for where the game carts would go, unless they sat up here.
It's possible. But...
Oh, that's still interesting. I've never seen this. Sports set.
Yes, I mean this looks like an aftermarket sticker, but
totally aftermarket, but it's legit. And look, this one was covered up.
Oh yeah.
This one was covered up here, probably to put this up here. I love little touches like that. Incredible video action at your fingertips. Nintendo. So, what have I actually set aside here? Because it's so easy to build a pile, and it's another thing to
it is
actually go through it. So, I got to be honest with myself. And not break anything. Mystic Quest, I'm going to pass on that. Okay, I love this because there's a Blockbuster sticker on this. That's fun history. And look, you got the silver tags. That's fun. Yeah. Ugh. Okay, I'm gonna pass on this just to make life easy.
For sure.
So much to think about when I gotta go out. I'm going after CIB or sealed stuff, like mainly condition is kind of everything. Did you have a price on this?
I think it was on a separate tag because again, I don't like putting my stickers directly on the box because they're pretty sticky and they tend to peel off the labels.
Okay. This still makes the cut. Talked about swapping the card on that.
Yep.
$2.99. $2.99. Ugh, Jesus. Okay, I'm gonna put this back.
Okay.
That's easy to save money on.
Big decisions.
They're not making it easy. Not making it easy. I just wish the game was better. It is not a great game. I mean, it does not feel like Contra. Oh, wow, listen to that. Listen to that rattle. That's a 20% off rattle.
Now who's selling?
Yeah, I gotta try. And then this is the mystery one. So, did you have a chance to look up Pokemon?
I did a little bit of research. I'd be willing to let that go for $1.99.
$1.99, that's it, eh?
I mean, that's the Rob McCallum price.
Well, that's my favorite price guide. I like the Rob McCallum price. Are you sure, though? You feel good about that?
I feel comfortable with that.
Okay. $1.99. Got to look up the price tag on this.
That one I think was $139. Let me double check. I have it in the system.
So we're looking at 300, 600, 800. This is $1,000 again. Why do I always have to drop $1,000 in a game store?
So that one comes up at $149, but I would let it go for the Rob McCallum price.
$139 of
$145
of $152.
Yeah. No, I'd let that guy go for $100 too.
Okay, so $100, $199, it's $300. as much as I want to get Shining Force CD, I think it's going to push me beyond my limit today to spend. And it's just outside of my scope of first-party Nintendo. It's a cool thing. I have never seen this as a Sega CD game, like in person. Like I've just never held it. So I'm hoping it'll be here. It's been here.
It's
a couple years.
Yep, it's been here since 2022. So
don't come to Game Cycle and don't buy this awesome game, because I can't buy it today. I can't buy the game.
It'll be here for you when you want it.
Okay. So, what do you feel comfortable doing on these separately or together?
What do you feel comfortable
It's not
paying
my
for those?
it's not my store, John. Is it sticker price? Is that what we're talking about?
No, I can go lower than sticker price.
All right, Rob McCallum price guy.
That's right.
What do you honestly feel great about? I don't know what I'm going to do yet.
I've had these for quite a while, to be honest with you. We don't move a whole ton because of the price tag on the boxed Pokemon games. We don't move them all the time. So I'd be willing to work with you on the price. I mean, I could probably let them go if you bought them individually for $250, but if you buy them as a bundle, I can do $200 a piece.
Why does the deal always have to be so good? $250 each or $200 together? And then there's Contraforce, which the Game Cycle price is listed as $229. But the Rob McCallum price guide is, what do you think? What do you think's fair on that?
I take $50 off that. I drop
You take 50 off that?
to 180.
Oh, okay, that's generous. Oh, I was not expecting that. I thought maybe like $20. That's good. 180. It makes my job a lot harder right now, John. Oh! This is the best and the worst thing about game collecting. So for whatever reason, I find myself in a game store again with a pile of games that is almost $1,000. It's not my goal to spend this money, but the stuff here is genuinely really good. So I don't even know what to take away from this. Like, when am I gonna draw the limits? Can I draw the limits? Should limits be drawn? Gotta put the brakes on a little bit. Or do I?
So?
This is not easy, okay. I definitely want to get these.
Sure.
That's a great deal. Man, I want Contraforce, and I want both of these. But there's just something in me that says live to hunt another day.
Absolutely.
They'd all make great additions to the collection. And, you know, am I picking one? Am I picking two? That's where it's getting tough. Because for you to knock off $100 on each game is super generous. Like, it's really generous.
Like I said, I want the games to be not necessarily in people's collections, but I want people to buy them and have them and enjoy them. As cool as they are in my display cabinet, they're not getting enjoyed as much as.
Well, they're just going to be in my they're just going to be in my display cabinet, which is in a box in a van under the river. Okay, I'm just going to do Pokemon Blue
For sure.
for the 250. So 100, 200, 300, 550. Is that where we're at?
Sounds good.
All right, man, 550.
Let's do it.
Yes! Woo! Yeah! So funny thing happened at checkout. No, I don't have a bunch of produce with me. I went to go pay for everything, and then I saw the GameCube section and started looking over everything again. I was going to add Wind Waker, and I was going to add Pikmin 2, and then a few other things. And I was just like, wait a second. This is more than the thing I originally wanted. I'm getting out of scope. So I went back, and let's take a look what I officially got. So, you know, I got Smash Brothers Wii U with the GameCube controller. That's awesome. That's a done deal. That was done without any questions. Pokemon White. Of course, there it is. Sealed DS, that's a keeper. Pokemon Blue. Yeah, how can you go wrong with that? And then instead of a bunch of hodgepodge, although first-party Nintendo GameCube titles, I went back and got Pokemon Silver. So I originally ended up getting everything that I kind of wanted to. I just had to talk myself into it and realize I was not buying the stuff that I wanted, and I was getting distracted with other stuff. So you don't always need the shiny stuff, but what a great day for game hunting. Check out N64 Quest. It's coming to you soon. More of these videos too.